Hi, this is Danny, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make this butterfly birthday card. Now the tools you'll need to make this card is the Tonic border system, the edger punch 1, the accent butterfly punch, and then you'll also need some 13.5 by 13.5 cards, some yellow and blue cardstock, some foam pads, glue dots, silver outline stickers, and I've also got some butterfly embellishments and some craft buttons for the finishing touches. So the first stage to making our card is this yellow section here. Now to do this I've taken some yellow cardstock, and this is quite a nice pattern cardstock, and I've trimmed this at 13.5 so it's the same width as our lilac card. You firstly need to pop your edger punch in there, followed by your card. Now I've lined the markers up at 3.5 either side. Have a little practice on some spare cardstock before you punch your card, and I've just lined this up so that my card is in the centre. Now you can either go from one end to the other, but I always prefer to move outwards from the centre. Make your first punch, and then I'm just going to move my card along, and I'm just lining up the very centre of my marker with the very right hand side of the punch. Now I'm not going to go all the way to the very end, and I'll show you the reason for that now. Just going back towards the right. Okay, so you have an edge like this. Now the second part is to pop our butterfly accent in here. Now the reason I haven't topped off both these ends is because we need this excess bit here in order to line them up properly. Don't move your markers, keep them in the same spot, and then just punch your butterflies. Again, moving the markers into the same position as last time. And you can do your butterflies all the way to the end. Again then towards the right. And then just for that last bit, you can pop your accent, your edger punch back in. Just to do the very ends there. And then you've got your border. So our next step then is to glue this onto our purple card. So I'm just going to pop a little bit of glue on here, you don't need too much. Glue that right to the edge. And we'll then go on to do our second row of butterflies here. So for this you again need your border punch, pop your butterfly accents back in with your card, and again we're just going to line up the very centre of our markers with the same spot as before, so you need to again make sure your markers are at 3.5 either side. Make your initial punch and just move those across. You can just go off the edges a little bit, it actually looks quite nice. And then towards the right of your card as well. And then we've got 2 rows of butterflies. The last part of this stage is to just do the blue border here. So you just need some cardstock. Again, line that up. Same measurements, 3.5 either side. And it's the offcut that we're going to use here. So just do that all the way down your card. And then couple more this side. That should be enough. I'm just going to trim that off there. And then we're just going to frame these butterflies using this. So again, just a little bit of glue. Line those up, and I'm leaving a little bit of lilac at the bottom as well. And then once that's stuck down there, you can then trim either side. Now the final part of our card is this embellished area here. For this you need another 3 pieces of card in the same colours. I've started off with the yellow. This is about 7.5 by 5, and I'm just going to pop a little bit of glue on there. Mount that onto the lilac. Just leave slightly more space at the bottom and to the right, so you're framing it there. Hold that down, and then again a little bit more glue on the back, and this will go straight onto the blue. I'm going to embellish using some craft buttons, and to fix these down I'm using glue dots. These are really easy to use, and they're a little bit less messy than glue. I'm going to then embellish with one of these card toppers in a butterfly, and then finally we're going to put a happy birthday along the bottom. You can of course personalise this with thank yous, or Mother's Day, even Easter. Pop that down there. And then to fix this onto my card, I'm going to use these foam pads, which will give it a 3D effect. You don't need too many of these. 4 or 5. Pop one in each corner. A little tip to remove the backs is just pinch them in the middle. And that's ready to put on your card. And there you have it, your butterfly birthday card.